man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, varsity man up. It's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. I said it's game time.
Hey folks, the big week is here, and the Varsity 845 football show, pound for pound, the baddest thing going, is going to break it all down for you. As in all 5 Section 9 championship games, and we'll even creep across the border into Pennsylvania. How would you like to be one of the folks who traveled all the way to Kingston for the Class AA semifinal between Newburgh and Minisink Valley, and then left early? Newburgh trails Minisink Valley 16-0, but scores 16 points in the final 1:15 and then wins in double overtime. That sets up the Class AA final most long-timers got used to seeing for years. Newburgh takes on 4-time defending champion MonroeWoodbury Saturday night in Middletown. The last 11 Section 9 Class AA champions either have been Newburgh or MonroeWoodbury. We're now guaranteed number 12 after last Saturday night. MonroeWoodbury did its part, as expected, beating Warwick 52-21 in the semifinals. That makes 41 straight victories for MonroeWoodbury over Section 9 competition. Quarterback Dan Scallo ran for 121 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also threw 2 touchdown passes for MonroeWoodbury. Newburgh pulled off a shocking upset, rallying to beat Minisink Valley 29-23 in double overtime in the other semifinal game. Oscar Spooner caught 2 touchdown passes from Chris Paolini in the final 1:15 for Newburgh. Paolini then ran for a touchdown in the first overtime before Byron Thomas scored the game winner.
That game was just unbelievable. They outplayed us for almost the entire ball game, and we still had a little bit of heartbeat left, and we kind of just got it going, and very fortunate to get out of there with the win.
MonroeWoodbury beat Newburgh 31-15 last month during the regular season. Newburgh was poised to take a 1-point lead into the locker room at halftime, but Monroe's DJ Young ran back a kick 93 yards for a touchdown with 4 seconds left in the half. MonroeWoodbury held Newburgh scoreless in the second half and clinched the Division I regular season title with the victory. Monroe's last local loss came to Newburgh in the 2003 sectional championship game. Since that day, Monroe beat Newburgh 7 times during this streak. But nobody expects that to automatically happen on Saturday.
Well, it always goes back with Coach Chad and to figure out what's going on. Nothing's ever the same. I think our playbook on him right now is about 700 pages since the beginning of the season. Does a great job getting his kids ready with different things, and you kind of throw what's behind out the window and take a look at the game film and say it's a waste of time, and get ready fundamentally, get as sound as you can, and be prepared for what's going to be different, and then make your adjustments on the field.
They never quit, so it's going to be like that again this Saturday, and we're looking forward to a really good game.
Have to stop the quarterback. I mean, he's a good quarterback. We had to stop him. Have to stop the pass. We got to be physical, play smart, and cover.
How do I see this one? Well, I like Newburgh's karma, but I like MonroeWoodbury, period, especially coming off the last week. Make it 5 straight for MonroeWoodbury, 31-21. This Class A championship game has been building since a rainy day in late September in Walk Hill. The home team led state-ranked Cornwall 10-7 at halftime, and then only trailed 21-18 with about 10 minutes left. But then Cornwall quarterback Kevin Arduino took over, throwing 2 touchdown passes in the final 8 minutes, and Cornwall won 35-18. Neither team has lost since, and Walk Hill has also climbed into the state rankings. I said a month ago I thought Cornwall had all the tools to make a run to the Carrier Dome. I still believe that, but that doesn't mean it automatically gets there. This game is going to be a lot closer than people think, and if the kids in green and white don't believe this, they're going to get picked off. Walk Hill quarterback Seth Ewald is a battle-tested senior who led his team to victories over AA Kingston and Valley Central. I expect him to have a good game this week. Arduino needs just one touchdown pass to break the Section 9 record of 26 in a season he shares with Kingston's Scott Ricketson, who set that in 1996. Arduino will get that touchdown pass as Cornwall wins 28-24. Take the thruway to exit 18, pay the toll, go straight, and you come to an intersection. You make a left and you're headed into New Paltz. You make a right, then a fairly quick right, and you're headed into Highland. That's how close these geographic rivals sit. Now that moves on to the football field as Highland and New Paltz battle for the Class B title. Highland won the regular season title and ended its schedule with an exclamation point as it beat New Paltz 26-0. Both went on to win their semifinal games, which brings us to this matchup. Now Highland's defense has just been downright nasty, holding 7 of its 9 opponents to 7 points or less. Rob Tracy, Mike McCabe, and Mike Falatic have done a great job rotating carries as Highland has been very run-heavy and very run-successful. New Paltz is now doing the 2-quarterback thing, rotating John Diaz and Sinjin Whiteman to jumpstart the offense. Both can throw and catch, and when all else fails, they try to get the football into Brandon Eganthorpe's hand as much as possible. Highland's first blowout aside, I think these teams are fairly equal. When that happens, go with the team that has the most diversity on offense, and that's defending champion New Paltz. Make it 19-13 New Paltz. Two of the area's hottest teams will meet for the Class C title. Undefeated Sullivan West opened the season with a 41-19 victory over Ellenville. Then Ellenville never lost again, leading to this rematch. Brad Reimer is having a great year at quarterback for Sullivan West, which averages about 38 points a game. Ellenville just tries to run it down your throat with Don Exner running for nearly 1,700 yards. But there comes a time when you're a run team that you wish you had the ability to throw a little bit. Ellenville isn't built that way, regardless of the quarterback, and now is the time. Sullivan West wins 28-14. Eldred and Chester will play for the Class D title for the 4th straight year. Eldred won last year and in 2005. Chester won 8-6 during the regular season in a game where all the points were scored on defense or special teams. Eldred beat Liberty 37-8 last week. Chester forfeited because 2 weeks ago against Aniora, both teams were ejected after a bench-clearing fight. That ejection carried a 1-game suspension, so all of those players are eligible this week. But I've just got the feeling there's still a little bit of fallout to come from that one. Eldred wins 13-8. Quickly moving to the Pennsylvania Quad A Big School playoffs, Delaware Valley at 7-3 plays at 9-1 M-House from the Altoona area. Delaware Valley will be the underdog Friday night and needs to beat its best to win. This brings us to this week's top 10. Number 10, Ellenville. An 8-game winning streak deserves to be recognized. Number 9, Highland, looking for its first sectional championship this decade. Number 8, Sullivan West, coming off an impressive 40-point Class C semifinal victory. Number 7, Delaware Valley, Pennsylvania, faces 9-1 M-House in a first-round playoff game. Number 6, Walk Hill, trying to win its first Class A title since 2004. Number 5, Pine Bush. Coach Jim Wright did a tremendous job with this turnaround season. Number 4, Menacing Valley. It's hard to imagine the devastation these guys felt Saturday night. Number 3, Newburgh Free Academy. Totally playing with house money now. Number 2, Cornwall. So many weapons on offense that you forget about the defense. And number 1, MonroeWoodbury. Danny Scallo coming off a 5 total touchdown performance in the Class AA semifinals. That's it for this week and for this year. Remember, if you can't make it to the playoff games, keep checking varsity845.com for our Playoffs Plus feature. We'll be providing live updates on all the Section 9 championship games. In fact, we're going to keep that going throughout the state playoffs. We had 28,000 hits on Saturday alone, so we know you're out there, and we thank you for it. For the Varsity 845 Football Show, I'm Kevin Witt.
This is 845 varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win, then what you playing for? From the field to the hardwood floor, win some and lose some. Just give it your all, whether it's basket, base, or football. It's all American. It's on when the season's here again. PYP, gotta play your position. Gotta go hard, give it 110. Fans cheering in the stands, yeah, you gotta love it.
845, varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready